look lost.
I do?
Where are you headed?
Well, I was just about to figure that out.
And if you head back that direction, you'll find a whole lot of nothing all the way to Canada. All right, then.
Lari White was a Grammy-winning singer and songwriter from Dunedin. She was also an actress, as you just saw from that clip of her in Castaway with Tom Hanks. And she was also a beloved family member and member of the arts community. She passed in 2018 after battling a rare form of cancer. And I'm joined today by filmmaker Joseph Fenity, who's developing a documentary based on Lari's remarkable life. Joseph, thanks so much for talking with us today.
Thanks for doing this. I so appreciate it.
You bet. And we're going to talk about your project, but I want to start with Lari and her life. And she would have turned 60 this past week if she was still with us. Who was she? Elaborate on the things that she's done, her legacy.
Yeah, I think the easiest way to answer that is she's kind of the greatest star we never knew. I grew up in the 90s listening to country music, and so I became a big fan of a lot of the artists that were on the radio at the time. Lari was one of those artists. She debuted in the early 1990s in Nashville and became I guess you could say, temporarily famous. She was up on the charts for a while. She debuted, when people say, who's Lari White? I say, Shania Twain and Faith Hill, she debuted right in between those two. And so part of this project is about kind of figuring out how someone can be such a star that there's no name recognition. And so just as a journalist, I love following her story, but really it's the fan in me that says, hey, this is one of my favorite singers, and I need more people to know who Lari White is and was.
It's interesting you say that. There are so many talented people out there, and it's like, why do some achieve this great commercial success, and why do we not know as much about others? And you've explained it well. And it's funny, just seeing her in that Castaway clip a moment ago, she really lit up the screen. I mean, there is something special about her. So thrilled you're doing this project. Let's talk about some, she started to have a resurgence later and then had her terrible diagnosis.
And it happens so fast. I think one of the big takeaways from all of this, is kind of enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Really, this is about kind of just looking at, you kind of, when things happen in life and you lose someone that you love or know or admire or are a fan of, in my case, you look, you always get those dates on the obituary between this date and that date, but it's really the dash. It's what did you accomplish in that time? What did you get done in the dash? And in Lari White's 52 years, this Dunedin-Native did so much. I mean, we're talking about, the Tonight Show with Leno, the Late Show with Letterman, giving Tom Hanks directions. So this is really a story about kind of looking at how a really creative and unique individual carved out a journey, and realizing that stars, we use the term stars are everywhere you look. It's like, you don't have to be on the cover of a magazine or in the current top 10 or the number one. There are stars if you look closely enough, and that's the big thing about the Lari White story.
Joseph, what a great message. Yes, that really is. And where are you right now with the Lari White Legacy Project? What stage are you at, and what are you looking for?
Well, two things we're looking. So we've got the project, the Lari White Legacy Project, is kind of two pieces. One part is really to preserve and share a lot of the work that she did over the years. Lari White had 4 albums on RCA Records. Go back and listen to some of her singles. You might recognize them. One record was a gold record. But she was out in the 90s. So this is like, before all the internet, streaming, sharing, digital. And so making sure that her music is properly uploaded, shared, some of her videos, kind of lost footage or rarely seen footage, just making sure that her career is available in a digital world so that a young and new generation can hear her great music. Second part is the big part. Second part is, I'm out here in LA doing all this LA stuff. And the second part is getting a documentary film completed about Lari's life. I kind of thought, hey, I'm in LA. I know people. I can get this documentary about Lari done. think again, it's not always that easy. So if people want to go to larywhite.org, Lari white.org, they can find ways to help us fund certain parts of this project. But the big goal here is to make sure that we get a documentary film out that introduces people to the greatest star the world never knew, and that star happens to be from Pinellas County.
That's so cool, Joseph. And two quick things to mention there. You see the information on the screen. If you have clips, you want to help in some way, there you go. And also, she's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. A reminder of that, the Pinellas County Hall of Fame, for her contributions, and that's posthumously, of course, in June. So thanks for sharing.
And don't forget the big ones coming up, the Women's Songwriters Hall of Fame. So
Yes.
Women's Songwriters Hall of Fame is happening in Washington, D.C., which is, the number one goal, the big takeaway here for all of us is I just don't want this artist to become a footnote in music history. So we're trying to make sure she gets her name recognized, and that's what's happening as she's inducted into the
You're
Hall of
making sure
Fame.
that's not going to happen. Thank you so much, Joseph, for your time.
Thank you.